Oh, yeah, the hype is here. The last episode of day 2, Tailgate Week. What's up, Ashley?
What's happening? I'm so excited to have Freddie here.
Well, hey
Freddie
guys,
is the
how's it
best.
going? I'm glad you saved the best for last, at least day 2 wise.
Oh, I'm not going to say that, but everybody else will hate me. But no, I'm joking aside, man, Freddie. I'm glad to have you on the show, man. I got to tell you one thing, man. The creative content you're putting out there, I love. That's seriously badass stuff, dude. The videos and stuff, keep rocking it out, my man.
Keep yourself tuned to my channel for tomorrow because I have something just completely absurdly ridiculous that I'll be posting out to LinkedIn tomorrow. That
Uh-oh, look at
um, yeah, you're gonna think, well, that guy's an idiot, but maybe I should go buy Tracker.
Ooh, 5 Nights of Freddy coming soon. I'm joking.
Did marketing approve that? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
I don't share it to Tracker's channel. I share it to my channel. So, it's my own personal brand, which also kind of happens to be Tracker.
Love it.
I love it. So can you give us a little sneak peek, just a little sneak peek so people can be curious to go to your channel tomorrow?
Oh man, it's a real short video. It's almost like a funny commercial, I would say. It's a funny commercial. So it'll be real short. Check out my page tomorrow. I'll probably post it like first thing in the morning, so everybody can have the whole day to enjoy it. And for days to come as well. I'm sure there will be many people saving it and bookmarking it and coming back to it saying that Freddie from Tracker's the funniest person I've ever seen in my life.
Instant
Dude,
classic.
I can't
Yeah.
wait. Tomorrow's like the big premiere. Wednesday. Oh my God. Seriously, I wish you would just bring it on Tailgate Week, man, and have it on there. I want to see the premiere of this.
Oh man. I don't know. Do you can I share my screen on here?
You want to save it? It's up to you. You want to save it, or you can do a little preview here. It's up to you.
Let's save it. Let's save
All
it for
right.
now. I need content for tomorrow, and I don't have time to waste right now with
Look
staffing
at
world.
Ashley killed it. She was the buzzkill. The shark was trying to pull the premiere out, man. I was like, Tailgate Week.
She's always acted like my mother, so it's okay.
I thought we were siblings.
Big sister, whatever it may be.
Well, for everybody out there, you guys know how they have this relationship. Go ahead, Ashley. Tell them how. You guys used to work together.
Oh yeah, we worked together for a long time. Freddie's my homeboy. We were some of the OGs at Tracker back in the day and had a blast and really, I don't know, personally love the guy. Professionally love the guy. It's great.
Yeah, we still talk almost every day by way of Instagram memes.
Yeah.
So
100%.
it's usually like, this is so you spending money on shoes.
And like, this is so you, ADHD.
Too funny.
Yeah.
I love this. Only on Tailgate Week can we have this bond again. You know, look at this. Now you got her here being a co-host, Freddie, with you, man. I mean, who else would I pick besides her? You know, of course. So,
well, she's been telling me she was going to come to Columbus to see me. I live in Columbus, Ohio. She lives over in Pittsburgh. She hasn't made it yet, but I'm finally on with the Shark, who also has been telling me for a long time that I was going to be able to come on. So, super stoked.
it is. I tell you what, we've been going back for what, 8 months? Maybe last
Probably since the last Staffing World. But
damn, it's been that long, brother.
Man. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to have to get you on again. I said you and your team, man, to deep dive into some stuff. But today's all about having some fun. So give us a little rundown of what's going on with Tracker right now, and then we'll deep dive into the Staffing World excitement, man.
Yeah, Tracker, I mean, we're an end-to-end ATS CRM automation AI platform. Everything from, sales and marketing outreach to back office, timesheets, invoicing. We've got new integrations with some background check, drug screening places. So it's like the end-to-end solution. And then we've strategically placed AI throughout Tracker now, both combined with automation in the middle of workflows, so you don't have to stop and go somewhere else to use AI within Tracker. So we're really cognizant of not only we want to be innovative and create as much AI stuff as we can, but we also want to make it where it makes sense and the workflows either. So a lot of cool stuff, generating questions based on, if their resume matches the job description, we can come up with some AI questions that, you know, even a novice recruiter can, oh, well, those are the questions I need to ask. And they can jump in there and do that. So, you know, everything about Tracker, you know, that I know, I don't know where I'm going with that, but we have about everything that there is to offer when it comes to an ATS and CRM platform.
Dude, well said. So I got to ask you, on a side note, what do you see right now in the market? I mean, you're out there seeing people, you're doing some sales and all that good stuff. So what is the need for people out there so they can go to your booth, man?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you're a recruiting or a staffing agency, it's all about, you know, the synchrony flowing from, you know, one part of your process to the next. And with Tracker being an end-to-end solutions, you know, it's not a big marketplace where you're buying solutions and plugging them in. It was built from the ground up at Tracker to be one synchronous platform. So our back office is on the same platform as our CRM and our ATS. So it flows evenly, and we're saving a lot of companies a lot of time because they were finding that they were in those, you know, working out of 4 or 5 different systems that Tracker can replace. And if you come take a look at Tracker, you get to talk to me. So that's another benefit.
Right there. 5 Nights with Freddy. I got to say that, man. I love saying that. By the way, it's a great movie, by the way, if you like it. It's kind of funny.
I've never even heard of it. Only Freddy Krueger, what made first grade a living hell for me. So.
Oh.
No, you would love 5 Nights at Freddy's. Cash loves it. It's like spooky funny.
It is. Okay, so you like Freddy Krueger, I take it, right? Or no?
I'm going to be really honest. Kids just used to call me that, but I'm not a big horror fan. Not a big horror. Rather go to like action or thrillers or comedies. Mostly comedies, to be honest with you.
Well, I can see that because your videos on LinkedIn, you know that, Ashley, they're comical. They're funny. I mean, I don't know what kind of hat you're going to wear that day and stuff. I mean, you had a cowboy hat or something on a couple days ago, or a fisherman's hat? What was it?
The same hat that I had on when Ashley did my preview show. So a couple years ago, me and Ashley bought some hats when we were down in Nashville for a company meetup, and so you know, I wore it to the Kentucky Derby this year. And so I'm hoping I can get the brim flattened out with an iron before I head down to Nashville. But I do have some cowboy boots I think I'm going to bust out to bring down there.
Ooh, look at
I'm going to try to look the part. Maybe, I don't know if I'd go as far as a bolo tie. I don't own one currently, but Amazon sells a lot of stuff. But yeah, so, you know, just going to try to look the part. But going back to my videos, you know, people are serious all day long. Give me just a second here. Sun was killing me there. But you know, people are posting content all day long. And I mean, honestly, like as Ashley alluded to, am very ADHD. Like, you got to keep my attention. So I like to put out short content, pepper in the jokes, but also make it valuable in that you're like, oh yeah, Tracker does have that. Yeah. Even though Freddy's wearing that stupid hat and putting stupid graphics up on the screen. So try to keep it light, because sometimes I think that, you know, professionally especially, we kind of take ourselves too seriously. And I think that there's you know, there's a little bit of a gray area that I like to toil with. Where
Dude, there ain't no gray area. Let me tell you. I want to stop you right there, Freddie. What you're doing is freaking awesome. The industry out there, I'm going to tell you what, and staffing, I'm going to throw it out there. Dude, 90% of it's boring. You have to entertain. You know, I'm going to tell you straight up, I'm living proof. When you entertain and educate as a combo, you'll do anything you want in the staffing industry. It's like, and I love what you're doing. I'm going to tell you straight up, man, I'm giving you props here. I'm like Simon right now. You're in it to win it, Freddie. You are in it to win it, bro. No, seriously. I mean it from the straight of my heart, man. It's like, you know, I see so much content out there, and it's all about them. You know, no, I mean, it's all about you. You know, it's got to be about them. And I keep saying that over and over again, and people don't understand that. These still pictures of yourself saying you overcome something's great. But how many times can you see that? The audience is not going to buy that. They're not going to buy off you for that. Yeah, they're going to give you maybe likes. But at the end of the day, being quirky and funny and stupid, That's what's in. That's always been in. But now it's in our professional world, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, no, and absolutely. And I'll be honest, like when I make those videos, it is a incredible breath of fresh air in the middle of the day or whenever I make them. Because, you stuff piles on top of you over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And, so you're just like, hey, let's go make a dumb video. What can I do today? And then I guess I just have a knack for coming up with, engaging, stupid content.
Well, I think when you're talking to people all day, right, in your role, you're talking to people, you're talking to them about their problems, like what they're facing in the industry. Every day, all of us should be having something come to our mind that's like, oh, I have an idea about this. And it doesn't have to be a 45-minute long webinar or a blog article. It can just really be a snippet. And I think you're exactly right. And I love that format.
Yeah, I did one yesterday. I called it Motivation Monday. I think it's going to be something I want to kind of start doing, but kind of a point that I alluded to is like people are, quit being timid, just go out there and do it.
Thank you.
Like this video that I'm posting tomorrow, it's already lined up to be posted on LinkedIn. Maybe tomorrow I might second guess myself, but it's just do it, post it, get it out there. Like, it's just have fun with it.
I love what you said there. Motivation Monday. How about this? Moto Monday.
Moto Monday.
You gotta mix it up. People cut the words, chop them up. I chop everything up. People like that. Abbreviations, jobs, J-O-B-Z, guys, not S. Put Z in there. Put that zing in it to give people jobs,
edgy.
Right? Hell
That'd
yeah. And that's what I love about you, Freddie. Seriously, all this, and that's why, I really can say this much because we're just texting back and forth. But now with you on the platform and it's Tailgate week and we can just have fun with this. No, what you're doing is something that's innovated that a lot of people need to do. So I'm going to tell you straight up, man, what you're doing is not stupid. It's smart. Am I right, Ashley?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, for all the reasons.
Yeah.
If you got my eyes on it, man, trust me, and I'm AD all the way, dude, you're doing something right. If I'm commenting on your stuff, you're doing something right, man.
Well, I appreciate that. And anybody that's like working, even if it's staffing, recruiting, another ATS platform, when not just videos you post on LinkedIn, but get creative with the content you're using during your processes. I mean, it's all about selling. So I'm a firm believer in when I'm prospecting using video emails or, writing a stupid joke like, like, hey, I see you went to Oregon. They beat my Buckeyes pretty bad last week. Or, that's not a joke, but well, it kind of was to me, but, anyway, so just kind of like personalization is huge. Humor is one thing, but personalization within outreach is also very huge right now. And I think that you're going to find that traditional channels like email marketing are going by the wayside only because, I just cleaned out my, on Outlook, they've got that other folder. I think I got like 130 messages today. And like, I don't have a C in my title. Like, I'm not that important, kind of important, semi-important. But, just email marketing's gone by the wayside. So you just got to find a way to stand out and make yourself unique.
I love it. And you are, even with your clothing, do it, man. I mean, I've done it with myself. I mean, I don't wear a sport jacket anywhere. I think, Freddie, you're on to something. You know that. Seriously, for your company and yourself and your brand. I believe this, Ashley. You know that. He's got this brand. I'm going to tell you what, man. I got some ideas already, man. I'll say offline, but no, you have something that's very creative that is a knack that a lot of people don't have. And I'm sorry this show's all about like praising you, but I'm seriously I really wanted to tell you this, man. This is something in our industry that you're grabbing onto, that camera lights action stuff that the people out there that think their stuff's stupid. No, it's actually engaging. It's involving. If you want sales, you got to be funny. I do the same thing. I put videos out there. I live in WV, West Virginia. I bust on people all the time. And if you get somebody to buy off you and they're laughing and giggling, that's what they want. They don't want this serious email that says, you know what, I can save you 20% on your ATS. Nobody gives two shits about that.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, and I can say, oh, I can make you more productive and just list out all the facts that even if they're true, like how many emails does a director of recruiting at a staffing firm get from ATSs that claim to give them the world? So trying to stand out from that crowd. If you have some guy in a big goofy hat sending you a video, or I take stupid notes about people I talk to, like maybe they're under contract for 2 years, but then when it's getting close and I remember, something about them, and I'm drawing a blank here on what, but just email them, bring it up like, oh, hey, I remember you said you were, you like this stuff, and I saw this news article and thought of you. Just the nurturing of those relationships really pay dividends over time. Just, we were talking the other day internally. Well, no, actually, my associate coworker Paul Gaffney was on my preview show, and we were talking about how generating relationships, even if you don't have any immediate gains from it. I get people that I met at Staffing World 3 years ago who, they'll send people over my way, even though they're under like a 10-year contract, or just so ingrained in their current ATS they can't even like bother to look at ATSs at this point. But they're like, if somebody comes up to them and, people are connected in this industry and say something like, hey, do you know anything about different ATSs? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know this Freddie guy over at Tracker, and, he's always hitting me up, but, just not for us, but go give him a look. And, it's just about fostering those relationships.
Absolutely. And I mean, to your point, and this got brought up earlier today, the data you're talking about is so critical. And whether it's, information on a prospect, dog named Sue or whatever, or if it's something, more quantifiable, it creates way more engaging experiences, and obviously personalized and all of that good stuff. So I think that's such a central area that's important.
Well, yeah, and I find even just little touches of like handwritten notes, like,
yeah,
I could spend all day like sending out cold like thank you cards or whatever, or come talk to me, but like I find it very impactful, like after a demo with a company or something, like maybe sending them some cookies or sending them a thank you card, just a handwritten note. If you come see me at Staffing World, I got these cards I'm handing out. It's a link. It'll go straight to a link for a free Starbucks card. Just kind of like, hey, let's have a coffee together. Like, don't say like, hey, can I give you a sales pitch? Like, hey, let's have a coffee together.
Time out, Freddie. You just said cookies. I'm going to give you my address. Do I get some cookies?
You like Cheryl's cookies?
I never had them.
You never. Well, they are originally from Columbus, Ohio, but I think they were bought by some multinational corporation, which Ashley cringes every time that I say stuff is from Columbus, because she thinks everything's from Columbus. Like Jenny's ice cream is from Columbus.
Everything I ever mentioned, you're like, oh yeah, well, that's from Columbus.
Yeah, she tried to take me to a taco place in Pittsburgh and was like, oh, it's really cool and it's really unique. And I'm like, yeah, there's 4 of those within 5 minutes of my house.
What was it, Mad Max?
Condado.
No, Condado.
Oh yeah, Condado, yeah.
Yeah, so Condado's started here in Columbus. So,
did it really?
I was in Atlanta. You didn't know.
I gotta say one thing about Columbus. You guys have White Castle still, don't you? Because we don't have it in Pittsburgh.
Headquarters is here. It's
I
pretty.
know.
Yeah. So we've only got like 2 White Castles around town.
God, I love that food when I was in college.
Yeah.
White Castle.
Oh man, my dad absolutely loves White Castle. Like he'd be like, let's go sneak over and get some White Castles. About 15 minutes away when I was in like high school.
Wasn't it in a Beastie Boys song, White Castle to the Now? Is that what they were talking about? I think it was.
I don't remember. Yeah.
If you're talking late night snacks, are you going White Castle or are you going Taco Bell?
Oh, Castle all the way.
Yeah, Castle. I'm going White Castle.
I'm getting that briefcase too. The briefcase.
Oh yeah, the Crave case. The Crave case. Yeah. Yeah, we used to get those in college. Like we'd get like 3 Crave cases. You'd get like 30 sandwiches for like $5. Not that cheap. That's an exaggeration, but then the next morning you were feeling it.
I could imagine. Oh my God, this is so much fun. So I got to ask you, so Staffing World, what's one of your favorite things you're going to do there, man? Besides, you're going to be at the booth. I know you're going to be doing some of your Freddie fun stuff, but what else? Is there anything else you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, like I've got I'm looking forward to kind of seeing the usual suspects that, are on the staffing conference circuit and catching up with them. Looking forward to making some connections. And I also kind of want to walk around and see, emerging technology and trends, because I am a tech nerd. Like I just, every little, like I've just dove right into AI. Like I've created like GPTs to come up with like campaigns and things like that. So like big on technology. I'll probably sit in on a couple of the sessions around technology. The one keynote, and I can't remember her name. The one that's talking about like FedEx, or she used to work with like FedEx and Nike. But
You
I
didn't see
really
that,
look
did you?
forward. What's that?
Real quick, sorry, did you see this? You didn't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael.
I saw something pop up from Michael. Yeah. Columbus is not, what did he say?
Known for
Oh, there it
talking.
is.
Known for tacos. No, we're not. We are not. We're known for college football.
We know that.
And
The Ohio State.
yep. And the state fair is here. We're the capital. So,
Mhm.
I could rattle off a few facts, but mostly it's the Buckeyes in this town.
I know. And then you're going to play my team, third in the country. You know where I went? The Pennsylvania State University.
That's fine.
We are.
Man, we have like our two toughest games this year are on the road. We went to Oregon. I mean, that was a heck of a game this past weekend. Had the projector on my back patio, had a whole bunch of people over, made a bunch of chili, and then Buckeyes lost by 1. Could have went either way, but then we got to go play Penn State on the road.
I
And
know.
they're gonna do a whiteout against us, which makes it extremely hard to play against.
Bro, come to Happy Valley, man. You come up there. I might be at that game, man. It's going to be nuts. Third in the country. You're like the toughest we have. If we can jump over that, we don't play Michigan or nothing. I think we can run the table, man.
Well, I think it's the same with us. If we beat you guys, we'll cruise to playing Oregon again in the Big Ten championship, I think. So, but I don't want to count it before it happens, chickens before they hatch kind of thing. But
all right, so you got some shout outs from your fan base here. Are these your fans or what, man? I love it.
Michael's my biggest fan.
Okay, here we go. Let's talk about a little bit of ice cream here. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Jenny's ice cream from Columbus. The and if you've never had Jenny's ice cream,
let's go Pitt.
Yeah, it's my absolute. Does Pitt even still have a football team?
Yeah, they're 6-0. I mean, I'm going to tell you, being in West Virginia and Penn State, Pitt, I got one word before that, armpit. That's it.
It's like a mile from my house,
Yeah,
not a Pitt fan when it comes to Penn State. Come on, man.
I've
actually got a Pitt hoodie around here somewhere. I've got.
Yeah, they're actually undefeated this year. I got to give you the knock. They have a pretty good quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're undefeated. Yeah, but they're still only I think they're 18th in the country, something like that. They're still moving their way up. So
yeah,
we shall see.
I also root for the UC Bearcats, but when they're good, their conference isn't as good, so they don't get as high ranked. But they had a few runs there as well. So
Freddie, I think we should do some football talk sometime, like a staffing football poll or somple like that. Let's go, man.
Sure.
It's like College Madness going here for LinkedIn.
My Bengals got a win the other night. Gotta climb back into it. I can talk sport. I can talk baseball. Now I'm also a season ticket holder of the Columbus Crew, defending MLS Cup champions. So I can go all day talking about sports, but I can talk about a lot of other things too.
And I don't know if you know this, Freddie, but I love Columbus. I go there all the time. I've been going to the Arnold Classic for 27 years. Yep, first weekend of March, man. That's where I'm at, brother.
Always love going to the Arnold, but I always hate when it's in town, man, because it's like you want to go out for the weekend. It's just everywhere.
Hey, and everybody's like this. There's a freak on every corner. Am I right?
Yeah,
walking like this.
But you get all that. You get bags and bags of like free muscle milk and stuff. So
you do.
It's worth it. Yeah.
Oh, look at this, man. You're throwing down for you right now, buddy.
Yeah. Michael's just jealous of Columbus. He's from Michigan. He lives in Boston now, which is better, but he's originally from Michigan. So but he's Sparty. He's Michigan State guy, so it's not that bad.
We get a lot of comments right now. I tell you, Michael and him. Look at this, man. Jesse, Paul. I don't know, Freddie, man. They're teaming up on you right now after this, man. You know that.
That's my team. They're just joking around, I think, but when we hang up here, I might just have a good cry to get over it, but we'll see.
Hey, that's what teamwork's all about, having fun with it too. Just what we talked about is what all that came down. Having fun, joking, laughing. If you can't bust on somebody, come on. I'm the most bustable person ever with my medium shirts. I mean, come on. It is what it is. We just have fun with it. Life's about having jokes and laughs.
I mean, it is, and I hate when people don't understand my sarcasm because I can kind of deadpan a little bit, and they're like, "Is he serious?" It's that for instance, me and Michael did a webinar one time, and at the beginning, Stormy, our marketing director, was a moderator for it. And we were like, "Oh, me and Michael are going to act real excited and like talk over you." And then you're like, calm down, boys. And then that was all pre-planned. And then we got feedback, and was just like, I didn't like how those men talked over that lady. And I'm like, no. So if you're watching, that was pre-planned. I am so sorry. But I am, not a mansplainer myself.
So the pre-plan did not go as planned.
It did, but just the feedback we got on the webinar, and they were like, "Oh, it's like two guys talking at a bar." So some people like that kind of content, some don't. Sparty eats bowls of Buckeyes for breakfast. Well, we look at the record historically, and
Dude, this is a great tailgate. I feel like we should just have alcohol right now, actually, because this is what happens at a tailgate. You go back and forth. I love it.
To brush up on my football knowledge. Hey, let's talk about golf. Yin's coming to Oakmont next year.
What?
I'll be there, of course.
You will?
It'll be my third one, yeah, because I used to live in Fox Chapel, actually, so I live right across the river from it.
We've got the memorial here in town. That's always a good time too. If you ever make it over here, Jack's tournament, it's great.
Well, the U.S. Open, baby, is in Oakmont. Come on down, man. Every 7 years.
All right,
it's a good time. Oakmont, we turn into like a Mardi Gras. Oakmont, it's packed the whole 2 weeks, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's getting to be not golf weather anymore, disappointingly, but typical Ohio stuff here.
All right, so I got to ask you, any swag at the booth? Anything for people to drive to? Any giving anything away?
Yeah, we're giving away an iPhone 16. So on top of like the normal swag that we always give away, I'm sure there'll be like notebooks and pens and cups and stuff. But we are giving away an iPhone 16, and like I said, I'm giving away a $10 gift card to Starbucks or Dunkin' for just having a chat with me. And hopefully after watching this, you'll see that I'm only kind of a psychopath, not completely. So
I love it. Unfiltered, man. You're keeping it real. On that note, I'm going to give you a little shout out here to our sponsor here. Advanced Partners. They put the fun in funding, FUN. If you need funding, you need to call Advanced Partners. Freddie, I got to tell you, man, Ashley, I didn't know it was going to be this much freaking fun, man. We went 28 minutes, dude, and we're just talking about everything in life, man. I love this. Seriously, this is great stuff, man.
Well, Richard, I've been asking everybody this on my preview show. So I already asked Ashley. So it's Nashville, big music city. And let's just say it's getting late at some networking events. You might have a few cold ones in you. Karaoke comes on. What's your kind of go-to for Nashville?
Wagon Wheel, man. Darius Rucker. Wagon Wheel, can't beat it, man. I love that damn song.
That's fantastic. I'm going Friends in Low Places if it's country. No. I don't listen to too much of the modern country, maybe because I burn out on it as a kid growing up out in the sticks. But I do love some like Chris Stapleton and stuff. I could do some Strawberry Wine. That could be a good one.
Did you listen to Posty's new country album yet?
I did not. Well, I've heard the songs that are on like the radio and stuff, but
it's like full album. Listen.
All right, I'll give it a listen through when I'm walking the dog today. We'll put that on.
Hey. We got to talk about Cloud Call real quick here before we get out of here. You know that.
Yeah. Oh, first of all, I just want to give a shout to Cloud Call. So me and Michael there, they hosted us in Boston a couple months ago, took us to this really cool F1 simulator there in Boston, and took us out for dinner. So great hosts. They're an integrated partner into Tracker, and some of the best people to work with.
Love
And
it.
yes, Ash, your hair's on point, but I think Michael messed up there. I thought he was going to put Shark. Your hair's on point, dude. So,
Yeah.
Michael, I know that was not what you were saying. It wasn't Ash. It was Shark, right? I'm just.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, the folks over at Cloud Call are a class act. You know, I'm 3 weeks plus in, and I couldn't be more happy to be, you know, hitting the ground running and really kind of just bringing all of these people in the industry together to promote communications and technology and AI and like all of the things that tie in together. So yeah, thanks for the shout out, Michael and Freddie.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, you know what? It's always nice to have backup, right? I'm seeing all this stuff. They're like, okay, we got to go through all this. See what happens, Freddie? We get so engaged in your content and having fun with you that we forget about the real world. Right, Ash?
Yeah. We've got jobs, right? Somewhere.
Jaws with a Z, right?
Jobs with a Z. Yeah, my jobs is dope.
There it is. I got to give a shout out to Cloud Call. Yeah, office in Boston Seaport. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, pretty cool. It was a pretty cool time. So got to meet in person Lauren and Tom over there. Of course, I've known Ashley forever. So great crew over there.
That's awesome. I love the collaboration too. You know what? And I always say this over and over again. You got to collaborate with each other, no matter what. You can't do this by yourself. If you're a vendor, you just can't do it by yourself. I don't care what kind of you are. You got to have partners. Affiliate partners are fun.
Well, and it's like with Tracker, we have no interest in becoming a payroll funding company. We're not going to do background checks and drug screening as of now. You know, that's not on our roadmap. What we want to do is create a platform where you can use other tools out of, but really try to keep you inside of Tracker. Like we're unrolling this new integration we have with AccuSource HR, background checks, drug screenings, and it's real slick. At the time of the placement, you can just fire out Cloud Call Rep of the Month, Lauren Michael says. So yeah, so you can just at the time of placement, you can send all that out to the candidate, and you never even have to leave Tracker with the integration. Now, obviously, AccuSource has a great UI and platform on their own, but just the fact that we can keep you inside of Tracker for as much as possible without having to go outside to use those third-party tools is just another way that we try to drive efficiencies.
There it is.
Absolutely.
All righty. I think we had enough tailgate for today. Did you? This is fun. Seriously. This is a blast, Freddie, man. I'm glad you came on at the end, because if you came on in the middle, we had to cut you short because we had so many people backed up behind you. So it worked out perfect, because I don't know if you know, Ash, but he was supposed to be on in the afternoon today.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it meant to be? I'm like, I'll just put him on a 4:15. That's what he could fit in. So I was like, perfect.
Yeah, we've got a lot of crossover on our previews here. So I've had Ashley on. I had Matt Banky, Kendra Cato's doing one with me later this week. So a lot of crossover here. So we run in the same circles here, Shark.
Dude, same ocean, man. The ocean of opportunities, us, buddy. You know that.
Swim in the same circle.
That's it. All right, so you ready to go, Ash? You want to ask him?
All right, Freddie. So we talked about karaoke songs, but who is your favorite country singer of all time?
Of all time.
Of all time.
All time.
Oh,
drum roll.
Let's go. Man, I gotta say Garth Brooks, man. Gotta say Garth Brooks. Although, if you're not aware, there's someone that I just absolutely love, and his name is Sturgill Simpson. It's kind of that outlaw type of country music. It's give it a listen, but it's not really mainstream stuff. I mean, he's well known in the country industry, but not mainstream stuff. So, but favorite country artist all time, probably Garth Brooks. Probably get down on some out. Nope, I'm changing it up.
He's mixing it up.
Yeah, it's
just like he does his content, up and down.
We're going Joe Diffie. Let's prop me up beside that jukebox, baby.
Prop me up.
All right, maybe I'll make that my karaoke song.
Yep.
Great
Yeah, I
song,
could get
man.
down on some Joe Diffie for karaoke as well.
Okay, so we're gonna make a bet here. If we're all at the same place and we're drinking at Staffing World, let's all do karaoke and bring whoever else in too, man.
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
just putting him out on blast right now. Paul Gaffney said he would too. So
Carrie Underwood, Sunday Night Football. That's a left field one.
all right. Well, I would hate to hear Michael sing Carrie Underwood, but you know.
Hey, you never know. A little high pitched voice maybe will happen, you know. Okay,
Get
Freddie.
up
So
there.
you ready for this, brother? On 3, man. We got to do the yeehaw. You ready, man? I gotta get that country yeehaw for Nashville.
All right, I'm ready to go.
All right. Well, hold on. You got a cowboy hat? Where's your hat at, man?
Yeah, hang on. I'll BRB.
All right, you do that, man.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what?
All right, you know what? No, is mine straight?
Yeah.
all right.
Here we go. Let's do it, man. Yeah,
All right.
Nashville.
That's it. That's it. All right.
All right. You ready, man?
I'm ready
my
to go.
cowboy and cowgirls ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All righty, my man. Woo, man. What a show. Hey, Freddie, thank you so much, brother. I can't wait to see you and the team there. Michael and everybody else at Tracker's booth, man. I'll definitely come down and BS with you guys and maybe have a drink later on, man.
Yeah, come see me. Come see the team. Thanks for having me, Richard. Good to see you, Ashley. And we'll hit it hard in Nashville next week.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in Nashville. That's a wrap for day number 2. See you tomorrow morning, 12 o'clock, high noon.
Bye.